Welcome back to Oakfield Farm for episode 20 with me, MrSealyp. It's just after lunchtime. Had to stop, bite to eat, feeling a little bit peckish, you know how it is. Right, I need to sort out water. I can't have to keep paying for it. I mean, I've got my water thing here, but and the IBC, actually I just dumped that there, didn't I? I need to move that, put that out of the way. I'm going to keep the IBC because going backwards and forwards for small loads at a time is perfect. But I need a bigger container, and I looked at water towers you have to pay and all that kind of thing. And I can't remember who it was that suggested it, because it's been a little while since I've been on Oakfield. And as I always say on my videos, if you're watching this series later down the line and you're watching episode after episode after episode, for you it's been a minute probably since you finished the last episode and came onto this one. For me, it's been probably over a week now since I've been on Oakfield Farm to record, with the release of Sussex Farm from Alien Jim, crossover episodes with the Valley of the Old Farm, and mod releases and various different things. I haven't done an episode on here, and I feel terrible about that, but I'm here now and I've got work to do. So yes, an option that was suggested to me was the Fliegl Hooklift barrel, which is a pretty good idea because you can drop it off and use it as kind of a permanent tank that stays there, and then pick it up and move it if you need to and that kind of thing. I don't have a Hooklift, but there is that brilliant one by Toxic Om, the Biobeltz one, but I'm going to need a dolly because I've only got tractors. I don't have a lorry, which is something else I probably need to invest in at some point soon. I do need a lorry. I don't know whether to... It's a big chunk of money, isn't it, to spend, but I am going to need one. Maybe I should do that, invest in a lorry and some stuff. But anyway, I'm going to get the Fliegl. Before I do that, pretty much all of my crops are accounted for. I've said that in previous episodes, going through all the different subscriber contracts I've got, which is awesome. And I've now got a new one, and I can't remember if I mentioned this before. It was on my spreadsheet when I put the spreadsheet up. And I don't think I've mentioned it. This is from Joe, from Mr. Smith's Fabulous Wheat. They supply bakeries with wheat, and I honestly can't remember if I've mentioned it or not. But he wants 100,000 litres of wheat to go to Hilltop stores. He's going to give me 50 sheep and 4 more beehives for here, which is pretty cool, which does mean now that my wheat is accounted for. The only reason I was doing wheat was for straw, for bedding and that kind of thing, and TMR for when I get the cows. But that's actually worked out right now because that means somebody wants it. I've also had more contact with Sir Charles Nimrod of Gloucestershire Real Ale. They're a couple of technicians, I don't know what you call them really. I've been down, they've done some barley samples, they're very happy with the product and how it's going so far, and they have also offered me a winter barley contract. Not 150,000 litres, less than that, but would I be prepared to do some winter barley for them? Their latest beer, Oakfield Brew, which is pretty cool, is near completion, and they've offered me the chance to come down to the brewery, try some and have a look round, which is very exciting stuff. And I've also been contacted by Big Daddy of Big Daddy's Knitting Club fame to say that he's very happy we've received our sheep, and do I know when he can expect his first load of wool. Well, at the moment the sheep have been a bit slow on that. Larry up at the livestock farm, Livestock Larry as we like to call him down the pub, he tipped the wink to Big Daddy to say that my first load of sheep had been delivered. So Big Daddy was straight on the phone. Can we be expecting wool soon? I think he's very aware that Wombleway's Woolen Wear over on the Valley of the Old Farm is kind of ploughing on. They're getting loads and loads and loads of wool, and he hasn't received any yet. Not that they're in competition. Wombleway's Woolen Wear is all about, I think, mainly sale, and I think Big Daddy's Knitting Club is a different entity altogether, but he does want his wool, and I totally understand that. So, without further ado, I keep saying that, don't know on video, sorry. What we'll do first, I think, is get over to the store, probably buy a truck, lorry, and Hooklift barrel, get some water, get that put up here. Check on, I mean, crops are doing what they're doing. I can't really do very much on the crops, to be fair. I don't know if I've got any more grass fields. I suppose I could make some more silage bales, and I could do that. I don't know. I'm going to go to the store first, though. Might call for a taxi rather than walk. Although it's a lovely day, to be fair. I could walk, enjoy the scenery. If I take my little shortcut, I suppose that would be okay. Don't often do this in-game. Just have a walk. Enjoy what's going on around. It tends to be accompanied by tractor noise and bouncing around in a cab and... Just enjoy the beauty of the map. I'm wondering whether or not I could get water from down here. Maybe. Look how clear that water is. What a picture. What a picture. I'm feeling quite introspective today. I don't know why. I don't think we take enough time to just stop, do we? In life generally. It's all getting a bit deep, isn't it? If you want to skip this bit, by all means do. Oh dear, we rush through life doing all these crazy things and we just don't stop to look and appreciate stuff. So, we're finally here. After a lovely saunter around. I do need to use this at some point. Seems a pity to move it from there, doesn't it? Looks fantastic. Right, what do I need? Oh, right, okay, that was it. I need a truck. Now, I'm thinking, I mean, the Twin Star is kind of more American map type thing. You wouldn't really see one of those driving around in Gloucestershire, I wouldn't have thought, realistically. But I think I want to go for a man. The question is which one. You've got the TGS 480, which is the standard in-game one. And I think I had this dilemma as well on... What map was it? It might be on Sussex, I think. For 165,000, which is 19 slots. But then you've got the modded one, the TGS AgroTruck, which is only 125,000. That's 40 grand cheaper. It's 24 slots. Same horsepower straight out off the bat. I think I might go with this one, you know. Go with the 580 horsepower one. It's a little bit more expensive. Wheel setup, knock-in, 6x6, 6x66. Design, added lights, yes. Design colour. What colour? I think over the Let's Plays I've done, I've had all different various colours. So whether or not should I go for something different or go for what I usually go for. I don't know whether I want just to stick with white, you know. I think I went for silver on Sussex. I've done reds and greens and blues over the different Let's Plays. Done oranges and all sorts of things like that. What would fit the farm? Maybe black. I haven't done black for a while. Let's go with black. 151,000. About to disappear. Okay. Oh, I assume, yes. You realise the money had gone back up again. Gloss Crisps had reimbursed me for the sheep. That's why I'm thinking, well, yeah, I can probably swing it, because kind of technically it was the money they owed me. I say owed me. It was what they were offering, the deal they were offering. So, tippers, let's go with then. See if I can find it. The Biobeltz ITR ST. Do I lease it or... No, because I'm going to need to move that Hooklift, that thing around. at different points. So let's buy one of those. And then I'm going to need the tank. Now, I don't know where that's going to be. Would that be in animals or would that be miscellaneous? It's not in there. Miscellaneous, maybe? Oh, there we go. Fliegl. That's the fuel barrel, though. Oh, that's weird. My mind's gone blank. Where is that likely to be then? If it's not in there... Sprayers? No. It's not going to be loading wagons. Won't be slurry tanks, I wouldn't have thought. Oh, there it is. Fliegl universal barrel. Says it takes water. Oh, okay, it's in there. Let's get one of those then. And we've got ourselves a bit of water collection set up now. Right, so that's the Fliegl. Hooklift barrel. So that can be dropped down and put just like that. So it's like a tank at the yard. And they can use the front IBC to collect it. Okay, right, well. The expansion of Oakfield continues. If I sound a little nervous, it's just that spending money thing. You're thinking, oh, am I going to need that money for something else? Possibly. Let's extend the hook. It does give me a few options now I've got the hook. But I can get various different Hooklift variants. I think this is another one of those things in various different guises, and there have been various different versions of that. On my list of mods that I would use a lot, the Hooklift is one of those things that you forget, and it's brilliant for the versatility it gives. What am I doing? So I'll just drive around the yard a little bit, and at some point I might actually get the Hooklift near. It's going to come in at a funny angle though. Right, let's see if I can hook that up nicely. It kind of does it for you, really, doesn't it? Is that it? Is that as far as it goes? Okay, well. There we go. I suppose I could just leave this on the trailer for the time being until I need it, but... Oh, it doesn't matter, it's irrelevant. Let's get to that field and see if I can back to the water and get free water. Might not happen, but it might. Those are my options available. Water. Poo. That's a lovely picture, isn't it? Oh dear. Right, okay. Enough chat. Somebody commented, I say enough chat and I carry on talking. Someone commented the other day saying, I can't understand how, or I can't believe you're 19 episodes in on Oakfield and you've barely done anything. Well, I say barely done anything, I've done a lot. Well, I have to say, that was unexpected. It won't let me fill up from the water source. I've tried changing from the different backs. I've tried offloading the Fliegl barrel into the water. Nothing. So this is the only water source, the river that runs through the map. I may have made a serious error in judgment here, because if I can't fill this up for free, I'm back to where I was with the front IBC. It's going to cost me to fill it up anyway, so I either fill up an IBC or I fill up this. The only upside to this would be that I can fill this, put it in one place, and I don't have to go backwards and forwards. And well, I'm still going to have to go backwards and forwards if I use the front IBC. I just thought this would be a much cheaper way of doing it. Trying to think what my options are now. Whether to get rid of the Hooklift barrel, keep the truck, keep the Hooklift trailer, but the barrel seems a bit of a waste of time now. Now I hope I am not missing something. Actually, I might just keep it. I'll have to fill it up at some point, aren't I? That wasn't closed when I first arrived. That's not good. I was convinced I'd be able to fill up there. Never mind. Right, back to the yard. Unless I was thinking I could try the other side of the river, but it's the same river. It's not going to make any difference, is it? If you know of anywhere on this map that you can fill up your water for free, let me know. Pop a comment and let me know, because that's terrible. Oh well, it's what it is. Got a new piece of equipment. It's going to cost a bomb to fill this up. Wow, okay. Just trying to think, there's no other water source. There's not a lake, there's not a pond. There's this toxic sludge over here, but I don't suppose that'll work. If it did, it'd be a miracle. Nope. Oh well. Now I've got the joy of trying to reverse this up. For some reason this Hooklift trailer seems to have a mind of its own. The tiniest little movements, and it just goes off at a tangent. Very small movements. Very small. Turn the beacons off, now I'm back in the yard. Well, this episode's going to be a complete bust, isn't it, so far? I hope it's not going to continue this way. Oh man, right, okay. Now, out of curiosity, I wonder what's going to cost to fill this up. Might just have to take a hit on this. Let's see, shall we? Well, certainly it's not as expensive as filling up the fertiliser spreaders and sprayers, I suppose. That's one saving grace. 20,000 litres. What was I on? 210? About 3 grand. Wow, okay. So, the question is, where should I drop this off? If I drop it out by the entrance, because the sheep are over here at the moment, that means with the IBC I can just go backwards and forwards here rather than going backwards and forwards getting water. Maybe stick it under the tree in the shade, that might not be a bad idea, mightn't it? Let's pop it down here, shall we? Whoa, that didn't like that at all. Let's pop it there. Put this back. Okay, so it's not the best place for it, but it'll do for the moment, and I'll try and think somewhere else I can put it. Maybe alongside the wall just there. Yeah, I decided to move it. I'll put it under the tree instead. There we go. So I can still get to the gate, loading and unloading. With the IBC I should be able to bring that alongside here. Refill, I mean I'm assuming I can refill the IBC. If I can't refill the IBC, I'm in trouble. Actually maybe that's the next thing to check. Oh, this, yeah, might as well just sell it and think again. I need to find a home for this too. A tidy yard is a safe yard. Somebody commented the other day when I drove around the corner and I crashed into the animal trailer that I'd left there. Yeah, you're absolutely right. And this is why you find you get 19 episodes in and don't appear to have done very much. I'm doing loads. I'm just making a real meal of doing it. I've got loads of fields planted, everything's ready to go. I've now got some sheep. I've got loads of contracts on the go. I'm just waiting on harvest. That's why I'm 19 episodes in. Everything is ready to go. Oh, that actually didn't go too bad. Right. Let's leave that there for the time being, shall we? That'll do. Right. Let's try this. I bet this IBC's full, isn't it? Just my luck. Or did I leave it with some out of it? I know it says front IBC, but you can put it on the back. It really doesn't matter. Now the moment of truth. If this doesn't work, I might just give up for the afternoon. Go and have a lie down in a dark room somewhere. Phew! Okay, that is working. Well, that barrel's wobbling a lot, isn't it? Is that unloading, is it? The marker is going down at the back. Okay. Now the weird thing is as well, although there's probably going to be stuff on the floor now, the feed area was saying that the cleanliness was down to 91%. And I went up and down and I couldn't find anything on the floor. Of course, there's stuff now, there would be, wouldn't there? But I couldn't find anything. It says even need topping up. Whoa, it does, okay. Well, that does work. I suppose that's one saving grace. The feed area does need a bit of a clean, but that's not the end of the world. Right, well, that's the water situation sorted out anyway. If it is a bit of a debacle, but never mind. Like I said, repeatedly on various different Let's Plays, you live and learn. What I might do then, for the time being as well, let's have the two of these right here. Seems daft moving around. What happened there? Okay. Right, well that's the water situation. Brilliant. Just thinking if I need to have a drive around and check anything, or whether it is just an afternoon off now. Whether I can put my feet up Midsummer, mind you, late summer. I don't think anything's gonna be ready, is it? I might have tomorrow off. What am I looking at as far as? Right, until I've got wheat, I've got no straw, 180,000 litres of grass, 377,000 litres of hay. Do I need some more grass, maybe? I don't know. I just don't know. Okay, right, well, I'm going to find another job to do. And then, yeah, I'll see you when I'm doing that, or maybe even tomorrow. God, must be nice being a farmer with no jobs to do. I suppose I can move the silage. That's ready. I don't know where I put it though, but I could do that. I don't know if the main silo takes silage. I don't think it does it? Maybe I have to invest in getting a new silo built. Oh, hang on though. This one round. Oh no, that doesn't. Does it? It does take silage, doesn't it? So I could store the silage. I'm talking out loud again. I could store the silage and get some more grass cut, put it into the bunker silo and get some more silage fermenting. I could do that. Right, let's turn this round. Time to put the telescopic wheel loader to use. Jump out of that. I'll block myself in. Genius. It's interesting. It always makes me wonder when you put videos out and people watch them. I seem to be getting loads of dislikes at the moment. I'm not quite sure why, but regardless, I'm getting quite a few likes, so that's good. That people keep asking me to live stream. The thing is, I'm happy to. I'll give it a go, but I've done a couple of live streams before. But the live streams, generally speaking, it is all this day-to-day stuff. It's the moving machinery between places. It's doing odds and ends that when you do an edited video, you can cut out, you can get rid of all the bits you think no one wants to watch. But it's interesting that when you do a live stream, people do want to watch. They want to see, I guess, what you're doing in between. It's all that work you put in behind the scenes when you're prepping a video, which is the bread and butter of a farmer's job, isn't it? Going up and down fields with seeders and ploughs and fertiliser spreaders, and when you're, moving thousands of litres of chaff or silage or muck or whatever, it takes hours, it takes a lot of time. And I've always kind of thought in my head, well, no one wants to sit and watch someone doing that for ages, but so just pretend this is a live stream for the rest of the episode. I think this is what I'll do. I'll move this, put it into storage, and then I can get more into the silo, more grass in. Get some more on the go fermenting, then silage won't be an issue. This is only going to take just over 4 buckets, isn't it? I think this is only 20,000 litres, so going to be a few trips backwards and forwards. I think I've got 200 and something thousand litres in here, haven't I? 250,000 litres, something like that. It's going to be a few loads. If I extend the boom, I'll be able to tip more aggressively. That's probably the best way of putting it. I can come up higher with it. I can tip directly down and it comes out a lot quicker. Oh no. So it's got a high tip function? Let me just check something. No, it doesn't say it has. Right, let's get the last bit in here. Misjudged that, haven't I? Because it's not 5,000 litres, it's 4,000 something, and this is a 23, isn't it? Oh, ignore me. I think it's a 20,000 litre one, it's not, is it? There we go. Now we're full. This then can go around. And into storage. Perfect. Right, well, what I will do then, I'll carry on, empty that bunker silo, get the silage stored away, and then probably off screen some grass cutting, get a whole load more in there. I know when my cornfield's done, I do need corn for a subcontract or a contract, but I might have some for chaff, we'll see. But if I can do it with grass, I'll do it with grass, it makes more sense. So, this will continue. I'll see you hopefully when it's empty. That will be the plan, I think. Yeah. Okay, last bucket load. I'll say bucket load, it's not quite a full one, but it's taken a little while. I suppose with a bigger trailer it would have been a lot easier, wouldn't it? Or I could have done it with a conveyor belt. Is it funny? You can't remember the word all of a sudden. A conveyor belt. I could have done that, but this is the equipment I've got. At the moment, we're a fairly small farm. We have limited equipment, limited resources, so you do what you do with what you've got. And that is it. We have cleared the bunker silo, which means I can now go off and off screen or whatever. I can do maybe a time lapse or one of my musical interludes, cutting some more grass, or chaffing or whatever I end up doing, getting into here, get some more chaff fermenting into silage. But for the time being, that's all of that out there. We'll get this unloaded into the silo. 18,349. So where did I end up with? Oh my God, I didn't have an exact amount in the bunker silo. I'm thinking I've ended up with a weird amount left over. But also I was emptying 23,300 litres at a time out of this trailer, so it's going to give me a weird amount left over. But that's not too much of a problem either. We have finally got there though. It took a little while. So how are we looking? Scroll across. We should be on 250 odd thousand. 252,111 litres of silage, which is good news because it means when we get the wheat fields done and we get the straw off those, we should have enough for total mix ration, we should have enough for bedding for the winter. It does mean then we can start taking delivery of our cows, which will be good news. That's what we need to do. So we're just waiting on harvest now, really. But I know it seems a bit of a weird one, and it's been a kind of hit and miss. Didn't go so well with the old the water as I hoped. And like I say, if you do know anywhere on the map where you can get free water, I don't think there is anywhere, but if you do, let me know. Pop a comment and let me know where. This might be one of those maps where you can't, you do get them. It might just be another location on the map where you can, so I don't know. But anyway, we have come to the end of an episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest as I go to collect the telescopic wheel loader. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.